Turtles! It is Saturday, and I've just released a video. It is now time to do some very, very long overdue side quests. I still haven't finished the Eversong Woods side quests. And I really should be doing Voidstorm and Harrendar because I'm behind with my reputation with them, but I'm weird and I want to do things in order. So I don't play for optimal gearing, I play for optimal story. So I am going to head to Silvermoon, try to finish up as many Eversong side quests as I can today, and then maybe move on to a different zone. Loading time shouldn't be nearly as bad as it has been because I finally cleaned up my add-ons. There we go. What type of wine? It is a Shiraz from Australia. It's one I've not tried before. And it's fine. It's nice. It's not as nice as some of my favorites, but it's not bad. Okay, where are we heading? That's a grave concern. Dearly departed. Okay, I'm gonna abandon that one and try start it again if I find it, because I want to have the whole thing. Forgot to mention I love your videos. Thank you, lol Slamu. The law ones. Oh, great. Thank you. I trying to cook with a law video at the moment, but I'm afraid it won't be the next one. The law videos are always a lot harder because it requires, a lot of homework. So I tend to do fewer of those. I'm so glad that I can do housing as well now. But I do enjoy doing them very much. Valera has more stuff for me to do. I don't think this is
loyalties are my own.
A favor for the land. Oh, this is after the last quest that we did for him. A letter arrived for me. No seal, no name, just folded parchments and handwriting I'd recognize anyway. It didn't say much. He never wastes words. I've known his family a long time. When they reach out, I answer. Yeah, because Valera is very much
I left the letter
the
on the
Rin's
crates.
pet.
Take a look.
I assume this is Anduin Rin. Hail Xalatath! I don't really play WoW anymore, so I don't watch the Deckle ones, but they seem to be doing well. I mean, totally fair. I think, yeah, the Deckle videos I do wouldn't be entertaining if you're not playing, but I think even if I wasn't playing World of Warcraft, there was some Deckle videos that other people do that I would absolutely still watch anyway. Like, the stuff that people build just blows my mind. Although I think knowing how the Deckle system works
I've
helps.
received reports of cultists within the Twilight's Blade want out. They're terrified of getting caught while escaping. We can't ignore their plight, but my hands are tied here at the Sunwell. I need your help with this. Find those deserters and get them free.
Anduin's looking rough,
The letter
eh?
wasn't empty. It carried a map leading straight into Zulaman.
Reminded that Anduin's like 20 or 21. Very much proving that humans don't age too well in this game. Sorry, I have to stop and check. It's always disappointing when a waterfall doesn't have a cave behind it. Come on! This place is so pretty. So pretty. I get so distracted on my way to places That's why I'm not finished. That's why I'm so behind with these quests. I keep getting distracted. I see so many pretty things and I want to stop and take a look at them. I really hope they give us the ability to do our own portraits. I think it would be like an overpowered ability with housing, but I think it would be amazing regardless. Spine frill. I hope I get this mount because I have killed every rare in the War Within in Midnight for the achievements, and I didn't get the mount, so I'm assuming it's a pretty low drop. But I don't particularly enjoy stopping and killing rares, so I hope to get lucky. Ooh! Suddenly very poisonous fish. I wonder if I should have signed up for a random hunt to add some spice to this. Holy shit! I got the mounts! Well, that is some streamer luck right there. I think that's the first time I've gotten a mount on stream. Cool! And look at it! It's the ground one. I think there's 2 mounts, but I'm not sure. But like, look at this majestic beauty. Wow, that is a great mount. Look how it runs. It's so cute. Yeah, and the fact that someone's already attacking me, this is why I don't do the whole ground mount thing. I don't like stopping and killing stuff all the time. Thank you very much. Yeah, that was cool. Stop for a mount. Stop to kill a rare, got a mount, that was lucky. Right. I wonder how many of these quests there are for Verisa, because I didn't know that it resets after you finish the last one. I don't think it's one of those daily quests that ends up with like a mount or a pet. Maybe it's got to do with the actual Delph Nemesis.
hiding out at Speaker's Rest.
They've built
them how
themselves
Ahura
a little
protects
fortress.
Zulaman.
Shush, Zul'Shan.
I wouldn't cross me if I were you.
I've been watching the path. Moments light, at least for now. Movements light,
They'll
at least
never
for
see me coming.
The Twilight's blade hit Tranquillian hard, slipped in and took all the supplies and information they could ever need right beneath everyone's nose. Time to return the favor. I've marked a few tents, command posts, messengers' satchels, a supply ledger tucked under a wine crate. That's where they keep their orders, maps, and routes. Grab everything you can.
Aldiel Shala. The pleasure is mine.
Every last cultist is a threat to the people we're trying to save, to Silvermoon Moon itself. Blasted fanatics with blood on their hands and no intention of letting anyone walk out alive. We're already in the camp. Let's make it count. I want them to feel this.
Farewell.
These people joined the Twilight's Blade looking for purpose, power, or place to belong, for a reprieve from the fear and promise of certainty. Now they see it for what it is, a prison dressed up as faith, and they want out. We go in together, get them out before the cult realizes what is
They'll
happening.
never see me coming.
Hey, Synth Knight, how you doing?
Captives walk free today. Their tormentors do not.
I am very well, thank you, and yourself. Have a rare Saturday. Honestly, I wanted to start streaming way earlier today. I thought I would have the whole day free, and I didn't. But I get a few hours now to play World of Warcraft and stream on a Saturday, which is not something I actually get to do that often. So, quite happy about that. Just completed the start of Midnight and the Harandar main campaign. What do you think? You're making me feel way less bad as well. Like, I don't feel behind. Here I'm like feeling terrible that I haven't done every single side quest yet. For a minute there I thought I was attacking that person. Convenient that there's a world quest here as well. Worn parchment faintly stained with wax and blood. It's pretty good. Taking my time to complete it by the end of the month, maybe. Good. It's a good approach. It's long. Like, I really do think it's like, I mean, I don't know for sure, but to me it feels like it's one of the longer storylines we've had, which is not a complaint by any means. I have really thoroughly enjoyed it, but it does feel long. In fact, the fact that it's so lengthy and yet doesn't feel like it's all filled up with useless fluff is great. Although Harrendar is weird because it's very clearly meant to be a war within zone. But it's growing on me. I really didn't like it at first. I didn't like the Haranir, but they really are beginning to grow on me. I might actually do a lore video about the Haranir. I've been thinking about doing one about who they actually are. I don't know if it's a debate that they're supposed to be the dark trolls, but I think that it's very clear that's who they're supposed to be. And in that sense, at least that means they're not brand new. They are actually part of the established lore, which makes me warm up to them a lot more. It's just they've been given a different name and they've been fleshed out a little, I guess.
You're free now. Run while you can.
I feel a great deal of affection for the Twilight's Blade. They don't care what's going on. They're bringing about the end of the world. And they can follow, you know, the old gods. They can follow Xal'atath, whatever. It doesn't really matter.
Now there are fewer Twilight left in our lands, thanks to you.
They're just like, sure, we ended the world as long as the end of the world is nigh. That's all we care about. Very keen on ending the world. What I think is funniest about the Twilight's Blade
hospitality. Time to leave.
is they're all about the end of the world, but they come from a complete different planet, and one that actually did end. So, I mean, you could say they're pretty effective. I mean, okay, Outland didn't exactly end, but it came to as near an Armageddon as possible. Good old Twilight's Blade, an evergreen threat, exactly. I'd actually love to see... The fact that we're seeing so much of them, I'd love to see a bit more fleshing out of their lore again. It's been a bit weird since Warlords of Draenor. Of course, yeah, they're the Twilight's Blade. They're not... They don't like to be called the Twilight's Hammer anymore. That is... Like, they specifically have written down, don't call us the Twilight's Hammer, which I think is quite funny. Actually, that pre-patch event storyline was kind of great. It's a pity that that was something that will be lost. And considering how terrible the actual pre-patch is, it's a pity that very few people had a chance to really enjoy it. I wonder if it was meant... No. That pre-patch event couldn't have been meant for the War Within, because very clearly what happened was the War Within got the pre-patch event that was referencing Harrendar, but Harrendar was supposed to be in the War Within.
A clean death. More than he deserved. They'll be looking for you soon. Make sure you're gone.
So these Twilight's Blade deserters are in like the most perfect position to just infiltrate our side. I'm not sure about Anduin's willingness to just embrace these people and welcome them into the fold. Seems ever so slightly short-sighted. But that is Anduin for you. The pre-patch was alright, but the previous one was more fun. Yeah, I mean, look, I haven't had an enjoyable pre-patch since... Was it Legion? What was the BFA pre-patch? I can't remember now. The right scrap of parchment can win a war, or start one.
My loyalty.
Now this is useful. Let's see how well their little operation runs when they're chasing ghosts and missing crates.
Without a trace.
Clean work, the kind they don't come back from.
Farewell.
That should be all of them.
Aldial Shalom.
BFA pre-patch was actually fantastic. Isn't that the one where we set fire to Teldrassil and destroy Undercity? Like, horrible story, but just such fun quest. Just so good. Just absolutely phenomenal quest lines. Like, as horrible, as much as everyone hates the burning of Teldrassil, that was one of the best quest lines in the game, I think. And such a good cinematic, and like, it was very well done. It was just a very unpopular story point. And I remember especially the Horde side, where you burn Teldrassil and then you get that mount. What's that mount? It's a bat. It's one of my favorite mounts. Where is it? What's it going to be called? No longer available. Expansion. Would it be Battle for Azeroth or Legion? Try that. Undercity Plague Bat. Look at this bat. And like, how incredibly tasteless but also awesome is it that it has candles on it? This is the bat you go fly and set fire to Teldrassil on. It's so good. It's great. I love it. Undercity Playback, thank you. Yeah. Loved BFA War of Thorns pre-patch. Yeah. It felt weighty, like it really leads into the new expansion. Yeah. I think that was the last really good pre-patch.
Farewell.
Sorry, Valera. Getting very distracted here. Yeah, it's a beautiful mountain.
I wouldn't cross me if I were
We've done
you.
well to see those deserters to safety, but don't fool yourself into thinking we've freed them all. I've heard whispers of a place they used to break those whose loyalty is in question. The location isn't common knowledge, but I know where to start looking. If we're quick, we might find others before the cult decides they're too great a risk to keep alive. Meet me near the site. Keep your blades sharp and your steps light.
Without a trace. All in all, an easy rescue. But there are others in worse straits still hidden away. I won't let them rot.
You know, if they're worried about having story like that in the pre-patch because of people who will only play the game again when the new expansion is out, then maybe they should make that story available in the new expansion for people who haven't played it yet. Like, that's my only complaint about pre-patch having great quest lines, is then they disappear and you don't get to play them again, and I want to play them again. But like, I'm always regretful that I didn't get to play the MOP pre-patch. It sounds so great as well. And meaningful. Are we doing a delve? It was a delve quest. And apparently I can't... Apparently I can't enter this delve. Law walking pre-patches, yeah. That's what I'd like to see. Although, I do think... Oh, there we go. Okay. I do think law walking isn't as... It's not something everyone's engaging. It's not... Like, a lot of people don't even realize what it is and aren't even bothering to engage with it. I feel like there's something... They need to do something to sort of direct more players to it without forcing them to it, but to give more players motivation to play through the law walking campaigns. Guess we're doing a delve. I did want to do another one. Oi, I know what you're thinking. Aye, my foot's caught, and I'll be having no further discussion about this here situation. Join the Explorers League, they said. It'll be fun, and it's doing good for the world, they said. Shoulda listened to Gran. We Lakestucks are better off keeping out of harm's way. The boys at camp will never let me live this one down. Best be careful if I'm not an example enough to dissuade ya. Lots of traps, and the Twilight's blade around. Watch your step. Alright, pardon. I'll step around you. I'm gonna walk over a trap to see what happens. Ow! Embarrassing as a hunter walking into a trap. Hooah!
Your luck. Gather yourself. Don't waste this.
You know, when I first played a delve on the Midnight Beta, I really could not stand Vereesa. I really couldn't stand her. They've done some really good work to change her, because now I like her. She was very annoying originally. She said the same thing over and over and over again, and it was very irritating. Too bad Bran's not around to warn you about stepping into dangerous stuff. I mean, I know, right? That is why I stepped into the trap. There was spider webs around the other day, and they were everywhere, and Vereesa didn't say a thing about stepping into it. She didn't tell me at all. No warning whatsoever. Just, she doesn't care. Vereesa just doesn't care about me the way Bran did. Just a few more moments. The void, it's magnificent. Praise Xal'atath. I think my sound has done something weird. Let me check. No, that should be fine.
Take strength from this.
I have that toy where you turn Vereesa into...
yourself.
Well, like I picked up an item and it turned Vereesa into Bran, but she still says Vereesa's lines, so it was quite funny seeing Bran deliver Vereesa's cheeky little flirty lines. Like, Bran, this is not a side of you I've seen before.
Your life is mine.
Actually, Vereesa is suddenly more chatty. I wonder if that's because I got rid of a certain add-on. Now I'm beginning to doubt myself. Yeah, I can't remember if it was a toy or an item. I know that you can get a toy that does it though, I think. Suspicious levers pulled. Sure, let's just pull 7 suspicious levers. Why not?
Your pain, my pleasure.
I may have, deleted the add-on that made Vereesa less annoying. Whoops.
Now I'll staunch the bleeding. I'll take that.
I'll never forget this, Mercy. I mean, the traps are very obvious. He walks into the trap. Ha ha! Stupid bad guy.
Stay here and recover.
It is an ogre, so I suppose it's... What do you call it? Canon. That's canon. Oh man,
Take strength from this.
I've really been thinking about playable ogres lately. How fun would it be to play an ogre with two heads? Like, if they did playable ogre, but they didn't, they got cowardly and decided not to do the two-head option, I'd be so, so mad with them. But then the two-head ogres, you would be the only ones who could play, like, mages, for example.
My pleasure.
You'd have to have two heads to do some of the, take some of the, play some of the classes. Ow! I love the new ogre models. It actually makes me wonder. I'm very suspicious about what's going on with character customization.
Gather yourself.
I'm very, I believe strongly, and it's not based in a lot of evidence, that they're working on completely revamping character customization in a way that's going to like be quite revolutionary, and that is why we're not getting all the customizations people are asking for at the moment. Verisa, I can't fight that guy. He's behind a barricade for me. Anyway, like a lot of people have been complaining that we're not getting new paladins races for some reason when everyone expected to get them, and Drakthir players are complaining that you know, their customization is dismal. And Blood Elf players are complaining that Blood Elves didn't get any new customization. And I honestly think the reason why it's not happening is because they're actually working on this really big revamp of customization. Like, they mentioned that they are working to revamp character customization, and I think it's going to be big. I think we're going to see like a total new way to make our characters that might change a lot of things. Like, it might even change, you might be able to make like certain, like for example, instead of making a Blood Elf or a Void Elf, you might be able to make an elf, and then from there choose customizations that are more high elf, more Blood Elf, and then from there, I'm gonna have to add this add-on. I can't handle Verisa. She is actually being very irritating. And I think it might even be down to like choosing the options. Like, if you want to play, you can make an elf and then choose that they're going to be a Void Elf, but you don't have to. And like, Void Elves will be able to be on both the Alliance or the Horde side, but you could choose Blood Elf instead, or you could choose High Elf instead. Like, I'm convinced this is what's going to happen. And a lot of it's based on cope.
Your pain, my pleasure.
Shush, Verisa. Okay, this add-on that I had was something about silencing Bran. Shut up, Bran. That's the one. That must be the one. Okay, added it, gonna reload it. That would be so cool, right? Think Baldur's Gate, right? Where you start out with your race, and then you do all the aesthetic changes, but then you also add like, they worship this, or they worship that, or they're from this history or that history, like as a customization option. Like, surely this is what they must be thinking. They must know that our current setup has gotten more and more ridiculous. Like, okay, Earthen are for some reason both Alliance or Horde, and there's no distinguishable difference between them. Whereas, no, you can't have a Void Elf Horde character, even though clearly by the end of this expansion, the Horde are going to be fine with Void Elves. Like, they're probably going to allow a lot more freedom, I think. is going to end up being what happens. And I think that is why we're not seeing new customization options at the moment. Like the only one we're seeing is what
I'll take that.
the Drakthir are getting more visage forms or something, or they get to use their visage form more often.
Precious gift from the earth.
Arisa, I told you to shush. There it is. Okay. I'm gonna have to reload that again. Put me down as someone who would like something like this. I think everyone would like it. I think there are two things that we need to see, and that I would be very much surprised if Blizzard aren't working on both of them. The first is this character customization, because current character creation is just completely out of date. It's horrendous, and Blizzard must know that. And then the second one is the talent trees, because the talent trees are ridiculous. You can't tell me that having stripped down all of our abilities to be like 2-3 buttons, that we need these insane talent trees that are asking about 2% this, 5% that.
Gather yourself.
Like,
I'll take that.
I'm not necessarily saying we have to go back to completely mock simplification, but we need to simplify a bit. And I would be very much surprised if they're not already working on that, actually.
Stay here and recover.
I mean, that fits in with the whole, they don't want you going to third-party websites. Like, if you're not supposed to need an add-on to play the game, then you shouldn't need to go to Wowhead to figure out what talent build you want to use. Like right now, talents don't work with this wider philosophy that we've been seeing. So they must be working on a change.
Now strike!
Ah, man! After I mocked these traps, I ran straight into one. Ugh. Of course I did.
Your life is mine.
Where is it? You know? What the hell is that? Stay away. Horrifying void scythe. Yes. Really good description, actually.
Gather yourself. Your pain, my pleasure.
God damn it.
I'll staunch the bleeding.
It looks like a mantid, but 10 times worse. It's horrible. It's absolutely awful. This is so horrific.
Stay here and recover.
Scorpion tongue thing, tail thingy it's got going on top of everything else. This quest sign must be leading towards the nemesis.
Now strike!
Okay. Here lies Flash Runner Dragonblight, valiantly slain by a barb-toothed bloodtracker in tier 7 12. Shame. Oh my word. I really should stop doing that. Oh, okay, apparently I can't go through there. It's nearly here. I can see it. Oh.
Don't waste this. Gather yourself.
Barisa, you are talking too much.
Your life is mine.
Okay, I'm putting the sound off for a bit. I can't with this woman. I'll put the music on instead. Somehow, I broke her. It's there. Oh, okay, fine. Six out of 7 suspicious levers pulled. So, quite close to the end now. I was in Windrunner Spire for Decor, and the music in that dungeon has that song that Lament of the Highborn woven into it, and I mean that's incredible. That is a beautiful dungeon. Like, wow. I guess they knew they had to deliver with that dungeon. Like, I might actually do some mythics this expansion, just because I want that the mount that drops from that dungeon. It's a spectral, what do you call them? Spectral chicken, basically. Spectral Hawk Strider. It's so pretty and cute. Ooh, I haven't played any of the dungeons yet. So, I hate dungeons. It's my least favorite thing to do in World of Warcraft. Which is weird, because I enjoy delves. I very much enjoy raids. Cannot stand dungeons. Mythic Plus is, to me, the worst thing that ever happened to the game. Not that I begrudge people who enjoy it, but I don't. So I'm not the best person to ask about dungeons. I don't really know what makes a good or a bad dungeon. But just based on follower dungeons alone, Windrunner Spire is really pretty, and it's just got this beautiful music, and it was probably my favorite dungeon to go through. And then the other one was Magister's Terrace. Even though that's a real pain of a dungeon, it's just aesthetically so much fun. It's also a dungeon that doesn't make a lot of sense narratively to me, but I mean Magister's Spire, not Windrunner Spire. Magister's Terrace doesn't make a lot of sense narratively to me, but it's a pretty dungeon. Oh, got this feather hat from? Oh, it's that mask I picked up off the wall. Must be some sort of buff. Ow! Trap. Please tell me I can actually... Oh, okay, good. So I'm having this weird problem where I can't activate Primal Rage. Like, it takes ages for me to be able to, and it's not that it's on cooldown. It's just... And it's... My pet is spec'd into the spec that it needs to be into to activate Primal Rage, and then sometimes after a while it finally becomes available. But it's just like grayed out, and it won't let me select it for most of the fight. And I don't know why. I'm not sure if it's an add-on issue or what's going on. Ah, jeez. It's busy trying to resurrect my pet. Okay, where am I now? It's going the wrong way, I think. Don't really use many add-ons, can't really help with that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's an add-on causing conflict. I don't see how it could be, but it's just really weird. See, now it's showing me I can use Primal Rage. Is it gonna let me do it in this boss fight now? Guess we'll see. And I've been trying to look to see if I've got some sort of debuff on me or something, but I haven't been able to see anything. Yeah, now I can activate it. So what the hell? So bizarre. Oh, ouch. There we go. Floor's covered in stupid void. Good lord, this bus.
My eyes. Let's head back to Silvermoon. This place brings up memories I'd rather forget.
What memories, Verisa? What memories, hey? I got decor! Yay! And a companion. Care less about that, but okay, back to Silvermoon. Oops. Oh no, not a bot. Ew. Sorry about that. Let's get rid of that. It's been a while since I've had one of those in my feed. In my chat. There we go. It should be gone. I haven't done the Argentina quest this week yet. I'm gonna do that after this. The book? No, wrong thing.
The pleasure is mine.
I'll be working with the reliquary, blah blah blah. That's all of them good work.
The Twilight's blade will gladly prey on anyone, no matter what faction they hail from. What we did here hurt them. Hopefully it will send more fleeing from their ranks. Thank you for your aid. Until next time, champion.
Okay. Let's go do Argentina stuff. Can I take this portal into the Argentina? Oh, no, I can't. Oh, I can. That's cool. Put away my weapon. Okay, I don't think I should show treasure inside the Argentina, because this is all like random stuff.
The world still needs defense.
Marius Felbane. In our reminiscing of past events, we were reminded of an artifact that we did not recover during our war with the Burning Legion. This item is a vessel of great evil and should not stay in the clutches of the remaining demonic forces. To reach this item, we must journey to the Broken Shore, where Ted has a portal he has repurposed for our use. Will you join us in our hunt? Yes, let's go meet Ted.
My sight remains vigilant.
Into the hijack portal. Hello, Ted.
What is it?
I am going to pass this out in what we can do and what we can't do. We can go through this portal to a demonic gateway that I made a connection with. We can't know what's on the other side because magic does not work that way. So you go first. Good luck, hero.
I'll be here.
Okay, I guess so. Let's do that then.
I'm listening.
So, this is where the infernal pickpockets take their trinkets. Well, while we're here, we may as well get some of it back. I made you a theft/shopping list of things to go get. This would be the part where some magic-wielding illusionist tries to make you look like one of them. Bah! Illusions, no commitment. I am going to transform you into one of these things. How's your method acting? How did you beat me through the portal? Because I know more about demonic travel than you. Get better.
Until next time.
Leave my shinies alone.
What do you require?
Transform.
What is it?
Transform. You didn't transform me.
I'm listening.
So, is this quest bugged? I think I saw something about how it is bugged. And he's not transforming me. So that sucks. Ow! Jesus. How could they not fix this? It's almost been a week. And if apparently it's still bugged? That's crazy. And I don't see stuff to rob. Or I can't loot any of those things. I can't rob these guys. I can't pick that up. So yeah, it needs to be working for me to do it. I'm gonna try dismiss my pets.
What do you require?
It's not working. Okay, I give up. And I have to do something else. That's disappointing. Okay, well, I am not going to be able to do that one for now. Let's go see what other Eversong Woods. How am I going to deliver all of this in time?
Glory to the Sindori.
Of all the times to have an issue with the Brimstone crystal supplies, what are those imbecile magisters doing? And of course, all responsibility falls on Terrell. Oh, my apologies. How long have you been standing there? Tell me about yourself. Most certainly. I have the incredibly important and delightful job of ensuring the logistics of delivering the proper arcane crystals to each runestone. However, with the strain of the Lightbloom is having on each site, supplies are running thin. And yet, despite that, those bloody magisters... Terrell pinches his nose and frowns before recomposing himself. Please, ignore my cry for help. It is merely the way I cope with the stresses of the job.
Anu Bala Balorialan.
The wards of the runestones weaken by the hour. Without fresh arcane charged crystals, the light bloom will gain ground. I know this is not your burden to bear, as you have much more to handle. But if you could see these supplies delivered, it would mean more than I can say. Will you lend your strength to this task for the sake of all who call this place home?
Sunwell's glory.
This
shine
crate
on you.
should have all the supplies we need for each runestone. Load up when you are ready. Light feet and safe travels. Deliver supplies to the Light Bloom Altron's runestone. Oh, I already had this. Thank you. We will be able to continue our defense now. Magister, we are running low on the arcane crystals to keep the runestone charged. Thank you. We will continue to protect Eversong along this front. Oh, it's so pretty. This is not looking good. LSL wants to speak to you.
We endure.
Ah, you're the one who brought the supplies. My thanks. The wards are stable now. However, there is another task here that could use your attention. The nearby runestone has gone dark and the light bloom is on its way. I can't hold this ground alone. Help me set the weapons, line up the potions, and get our supplies in order. We'll meet that growth with discipline and precision and send it back in pieces.
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
More supplies incoming. Pretty, pretty crystals. That just says elixirs. Yes, let's make sure there's drinks here.
What needs
Good work. Now for the hard part.
Sun chase your
Brace
shadows.
yourself, the time is upon us. Hold the line and keep them from reaching the runestone at all costs. I'll focus on restoring its power, but I need you to protect me and everyone here. Are you ready?
Shorel are on.
Meet me below. It is time. Below? Below where? Oh, just by the runestone.
Anu Balore.
Prepare yourself. This will not be easy. Once we begin, we won't be able to stop. Are you ready? I'll defend the runestone. Here they come. Steel yourself. Remind to get a drink. Here's a drink. And thank you. Oh, he's looking rough.
Perseverance.
With
The
perseverance.
runestone hums
strength.
with power again, thanks to you. You have my appreciation.
We shall not falter.
Your courage and steadfastness has helped keep Eversong safe once more. Truly, thank you. I have to chop wood. Hey Malvinu, good to see you. Oh, Silver Moon is so pretty. Okay. Dragonhawks to deal with, I think. Fast Strider hold. Ugh. Who knew being a fast strider required so much physical activity?
Anu Velore Delana.
Captain Dawnrunner really took a chance on me, letting a mage become a fast strider. There's much more running than I expected, and lifting, and dirt. But I won't let the rangers down, if you want to
We
know.
endure.
With all the problems facing Eversong, the fast riders have their hands full. I am a capable arcanist. I've always admired the fast striders. Why not lend my talents to their cause? They do so much work by hand, when a bit of magic would allow them so much more time for adventuring. Alas, my enchanted broom idea has not quite gone as I'd hoped. They're so ornery. They end up attacking the recruits instead of cleaning. Perhaps this is a problem for Albert Reese after all.
What needs bring you here?
I've always dreamed of being a fast strider. The adventure, the romance, the beauty of nature. When they put out a call for help, I knew I had to join. Captain Dawnrunner assigned me to the library initially, but with everything going on, we all have to be flexible. I don't mind, but I had hoped to collect all the overdue books before being sent on a real assignment. If you find any, will you bring them to my library for me? And feel free to give them a read. There are some interesting volumes.
Shorelaran.
I'm sure they are.
Baladash. Malanore. May the
You're a
eternal
lifesaver.
sun guide you.
Let me just find a place to set this down, and then I'll meet you in the library. We'll figure out this ranger thing together. I really need to get my enchanting up so that I can make myself one of these brooms. I think it's an enchanting recipe. Pretty sure. Have you collected the broom pet in Silvermoon? It's quite hard to get because of the 1 hour respawn timer. I'm not sure. If it was just one of the handy notes treasures, then I think I did. But if it wasn't, I don't know. Do you know what the pet is called? Not Prim. Is it this one? The Silvermoon broom? Because I don't have that. Yeah, but now I'm in commercial hell. I'm sorry. Sorry, I need to try plan that exactly that to do the be right back when you're in a commercial, but I don't have the notification on OBS. It's not telling me when you're in commercial. Got 4 commercials to start the stream, then immediately got 4 more. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not right. It must. Yeah, I need to look at that. Herbalist Handbook. Thanks, I have no time for reading with all these cups to train. Herbalist's Handbook Eversong Medicinals. Notes are written in the margins detailing how various plants affect animals, not just elves. Common silverleaf. This herb can be found in low-lying bushes in all parts of Eversong Woods. It prefers partial shade and loamy soil and has a beneficial relationship with the trees it grows beside. As a herb, it's mild in flavor, rich in nutrients, and can be used for pain relief on rashes and burns. A note is scrawled in the margins. Lynxes also benefit from the pain-relieving properties. However, it will make them crazy, so just be prepared. Crazy lynxes. Oh, there's Captain Dawnrunner. Song for Silver Streams. This humble collection has been taken on many adventures. Helping a Tearman, there are some verses in that one I think you'll quite like. The pages are worn, having been bookmarked over and over again. Wildflowers and vines and weeds come up through the stones and partly cover them. Beyond these I pass. Far, far in the forest, before I think where I go. Solitary, smelling the earthy smell. Stopping now and then in silence.
What needs
Even a captain has to get down on their knees and wax canoes sometimes.
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
I want to be a fast rider. I'm a hunter. I should be a fast rider. I've been meaning to take that back. It'll be all field cooking soon, anyhow. Index of Ranger Corps Recipes, Volume 7. The portions are far too large for personal use. Resourceful Ranger's Quiche. A fast rider should never fear to find themselves hungry on patrol, for the woods are bountiful to those who know what to look for. To feed your squadron, you will need 24 Hawkstrider eggs. Have you seen how big Hawkstriders are? They're the size of ostriches. An ostrich egg is this big. 24 eggs that size seems a bit of overkill. 1 pound of foraged greens, 2 pounds of foraged mushrooms. To be sure they are safe to eat. 1 ration of pre-prepared Eversong puff pastry. Lynx milk to taste. Lynx milk? Ew! That's revolting. What a horrible recipe. Yuck. You might not expect the Rangers to have a library, but their history is as old as the Cinderai. That's what inspired me. I wanted to be part of those old stories. Take a look. Oh yeah, let's return books by just throwing them at the bookshelf. Okay.
Sinu Amanore.
Examine Taman's favorite book. The rangers of old were caretakers of the forest, and with it all the wondrous spirits that roamed there. But no one's seen those spirits in years, not since the fall. Perhaps they died, along with so many of us. I hope not, but either way, it doesn't change our duty to Eversol Woods.
Baladash, Malanore.
The sweeping will still need to get done, but at least now no one will be attacked.
We shall not falter.
It really takes everyone to get through times like these. Herbalist, cool.
With perseverance,
It might seem like a small
strength.
thing, but the small things add up.
Sun, chase your shadows.
There you are, Taman. I almost sent the others out without you. My mistake, Captain. I was showing Blood Bubbles the library and got distracted by my stories, as usual.
We endure.
The Far Striders exist to protect Eversong from threats great and small, and the small doesn't just disappear in the face of the great. I took a chance on Taman because he understands that, even if he has some rosy notions of how we go about things.
Sinu Amanore.
Ranger Valsarin is the chef at Falstrider Hall. He's decent in a kitchen, but his passion is field cooking. There was a time when you could wander any path in Eversong and find the ingredients for a good meal, a Farstrider's dream. With enough hard work, we can help the forest recover, and it starts with rehabilitating the soil. Meet Valsarin at the North Tower and he can tell you more.
Anu Belore Delana.
Ranger Astare is one of our veterinarians. She usually cares for our lynxes, but the mana worm molt is too crucial to the health of the forest to go unmonitored. The worms regulate the flow of magic from the ley lines to the rest of the woods. When the ley lines were disrupted, so was their molting season. It's not so dire as it once was, but it still needs help from time to time. Meet Astare at the central tower. She can tell you more.
We shall not falter.
Look at this woman. Taman, your task will be more trying, but your arcane talents will prove useful at the South Tower. I'll make the Far Striders proud, Captain. That's what I like to hear. I'll check in with you there after seeing to Far Strider Enclave. Malfunctioning constructs. Good to see you. I just got set up down in the Scar. I mean, the Tranquil Repose. Hope you like getting your hands dirty.
Glory to the Sindora.
It's hard to believe this used to be the Dead Scar. Up here, close to the city, the land has almost completely recovered. Which is good, because we've got a lot of mouths to feed. Hawkstriders are the perfect helpers for preparing the soil. Their tough claws can easily spread seeds and squash bugs. Meet me down in the Tranquil Repose and I'll saddle one up for you.
May the eternal sun guide you.
Excellent. Speak with me in the Tranquil Repose and we'll saddle up your Hawkstrider. Yes, I want a Hawkstrider.
Baladash Malanore.
This land is a far cry from what it could be, but it has come a long way from what it was. A long way? Do you see that? A long way. Little by little, life renews with nourishment. What kind of food will grow here? Oh, all sorts of things. Herbs and leafy greens will be the first to sprout, and then the berry bushes and trees to drop nuts. Once they shade the soil, mushrooms will crop up at their roots. But that's just the start. The bushes will hide rabbits and birds, which will feed the lynxes and hawkstriders, which will spread more seeds. It's all a cycle. When we eat, everybody eats. Hold on. Hawkstriders are carnivorous? Hawkstriders eat rabbits and birds? I didn't know that. That makes me uncomfortable.
Shorel Aran.
Easy there. Striders are willful and they go fast. What am I doing here? I have noticed much of this quest text and dialogue test has not been edited very thoroughly. I guess who can afford editors anymore, right? I suppose most people wouldn't even notice. Nice job! Plants are popping up already. Some strange ones too. Hawkstriders always look like they're running away from something. Yes, they do. Very much so. Let me off, let me off. There we go. What kind of seeds have you been spreading? These flowers are unlike any I've ever seen. Holding it conjures the image of dewdrops in the first flowers of spring. That's a beautiful flower. The soil must be quite healthy thanks to our efforts. It doesn't look like life bloom though.
With
Light
perseverance, strength.
Maybe light bloom is the word.
Glory to the Sindora.
Nothing like planting seeds.
Baladash Malanore.
I don't know what to make of those big blooms, but whatever we're doing, the land seems pleased.
Sunwell's glory.
I'd call that a job well done. I bet Asara could use the help. Check in at the central tower while I finish up here. Could still use the help. Blood Elf Druid incoming. Oh man. I hope so. I want Blood Elf Druids and I want Goblin Druids. You're just in time. I've already set up my equipment and I could use another set of hands.
Glory to the Sindorai.
This is a much higher concentration of mana worms than I was expecting. I wonder if the life bloom is affecting their migration patterns. It's a good thing we came. They might need more help than usual. What are the mana worms doing here? Molting. The mana worms molt several times a year. Whenever they engorge themselves on enough mana, they shed the old carapace and grow a new one. That shared carapace dissipates, spreading arcane magic throughout the forest until it eventually flows back into the ley lines. It's a crucial part of Eversong's ecosystem. With all this chaos disrupting the natural flow of mana, we fast riders have to step in.
With perseverance.
It's a good thing we came. There are more mana worms here than usual.
Anubala de L'Orealan.
Mana worms may not be as glamorous as lynxes or hawkstriders, but they're crucial to keep magic flowing through the forest. I'm sorry. Hawkstriders? Mana worms are less glamorous than hawkstriders? That's certainly a perspective. They congregate on the ley lines to molt, but sometimes they get a little agitated and we have to help them out. Aggressively. I've set up some ley channels to get things started. Find worms that look like they could use a little help and beat them until they shed their arcane carapace. Don't worry, all that mana returns to the forest eventually.
Sun, chase your
I'll be
shadow.
monitoring their feeding patterns from here. Go help those worms. Let's go beat some worms. It loves me. It loves being beaten. It's a terrible, terrible example. Druids for everyone, absolutely. You're milking them. With my fists, apparently. I'm a little disappointed that this quest line of all quest lines hasn't made any sort of mention of the fact that I'm a hunter. Definitely feels like they never gave it a final polish. I would have loved to be a fast rider. Don't kink shame the mana worms. I don't want to think of a mana worm's kink. Oh dear, I'm killing some of these. Accidentally, but whoops. And looting their bloody broken beaks, it's absolutely awful. Do I have one of these mana worms tamed? I'm not sure. I know I've got one tamed, but I can't remember the color. I just want to check my stable quick. What is it again? Serpent. I got a blue one. Okay, I want to tame a purple one. If I see one, I must remember to tame a purple one. Hello Zara, how are you doing today? What's this? I've never seen such a strange looking worm. I want that! Do you have something for us, little fella? There's definitely some weird stuff going on here. What an odd, lovely bloom. The worms must be very appreciative of your help. Holding it conjures the sensation of cool mist on a summer morning. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Is it St. Patrick's Day? Is it? I forgot. I didn't know. Happy St. Patrick's Day! I'm in Scotland, not in Ireland. It's less of a thing here. Mostly everyone here is just really excited about the sports. Apparently there's a sport happening today. Don't worry, they bounce right back. Another successful molt. We'll be out of here in a few weeks to do it all again.
May the eternal sun
I think we've made a
guide
real impact here. I hope poor Taman is having as much luck at the South Tower as we did here. To the South Tower! Despite being new to the Fast Riders, Taman has the hardest assignment. Eversong Woods has mostly recovered, but the further south you go, the more dangerous things get. He's a capable mage though, and we need his nose for magic. We'll meet you down there once things are wrapped up here. Captain Dawnrunner was going to provide backup. She should be there by now.
Shorelleron.
I'll pack up here. Go ahead to the South Tower to see if Taman needs help. This is a beautiful quest chain. Well, I've really enjoyed it so far. I'd love to meet this Hawkstrider alone. I wonder if I can tame it. Do I have time? Oh, jeez. I'm not going to be able to do this. Okay, let's try this again. Can I even tame this thing? Yes, I can. Taming the rare Hawkstrider. No one else is here. Yay! I got the white Hawkstrider. Sweet. It's cute. See, it's much happier now that I've tamed it. taming a rare should still count as a kill. They should still give me whatever loot it would drop and whatever XP I would have gotten from it. Thank you, thank you. Captain, finally. Oh, well, good to see you too, Blood Bubbles.
What needs bring you here?
This kind of tough work is what being a Fire Strider is all about. I won't shy away from it. What magical corruption still lingers here? Deathhome was the source of much of it. Closer to the city, we've made improvements, but the south sat largely abandoned for a long time. It's only recently the Fire Striders have been able to patrol it again. So all that vile magic lingers in the soil, and traces of it grows in the plants. And then animals eat the plants and it becomes a bit more concentrated. And then when animals eat other animals, well, you can see it how it becomes quite the problem.
A new Bellore Delana.
Skull, congrats, Skull. Well, it works for me. I can see the skulls in my mind. I'm not worried. This is what being a Fire Strider is all about. Much of the forest is recovered, but to the south, everything that Eversong Woods has faced, the Scourge, the Fell, and now the Twilight's Blade, all that magic leaches into the soil. It builds up in the creatures until they're completely overwhelmed. My instruments can detect corruption in these animals. We can cull the ones that are too far gone and save the ones that aren't. It isn't fun, but it's for the good of Eversong.
May the eternal sun guide you.
This device will test the creature's latent corruption. We'll cover more ground if we split up. It's dangerous, but facing danger is what being a Fire Strider is all about. Enchanted by the Arcanist Taemin himself. Is he gonna say facing danger is this is all what a Fire Strider is all about again anytime soon? Because he's only said it about 3 or 4 times. Okay, let's go test these animals. Ah, I burnt it. I hurt it. I feel bad. Bears. Why are bears in there? Nobody wants bears. Okay, I wasn't supposed to do that. If the corruption is why one of these unicorns is pink, then corruption's good. These baby blue unicorns. Just causing so much pain and destruction to these poor animals here. Feeling quite bad. Did you hear that? A creature in distress. It's a Fire Strider's duty to help. Is it? Is it though? Aww. Maybe someone at the Enclave can care for them? Whoa, what is that? Her cubs were spared, though by what magic, even I don't know. A gift for rescuing the cubs, just like in the stories. Holding another mysterious bloom. Been picking up mysterious blooms all over the place.
Glory to the
Taman! We were
Silver
looking for the
Eye.
captain. Oh, are those bear cubs? Yeah, there was this weird magic and... Wait, is something wrong with Captain Dawnrunner?
Sinu Amanore. Baladash.
It's hard work, but it will
Malinore.
bring peace eventually.
With perseverance,
These poor cubs.
strength.
They survived only by the grace of their strange magic. I know better than to believe the old tales, but what else could it be?
We shall not
This
falter.
kind of tough work... Oh, God. Yeah, said that before.
What needs
Captain
bring you here?
Dawn Treader was supposed to check on the Enclave and then meet us here. She's as capable as any ranger. She's as capable a ranger as any. It's a bad sign if she's been detained. Fast Strider Enclave is usually where they do wilderness training. With all the trouble, however, everyone's been dispatched elsewhere. She could be up there alone, in serious danger. There is no time to lose. I'm going to save my captain and prove myself as Fast Strider.
Sunwell's
If something
glory
else
shine on
detained
you.
Captain Dawn Treader, it is up to us to rescue her. Come on, bears, for the Fast Striders! Going to sleep soon. Thank you for the stream. Have a great weekend. Sleep well, Synth Night. Thank you for joining. Fine, Captain. Where is she? Oh. God, these trees are so beautiful. Yeah, I don't... Oh no, I do have one of those. Never mind.
We love the outdoors, just not inside our strongholds.
Captain, you're fine. Don't fuss. I just twisted my ankle. This place has gone quite overgrown. I should have sent word, but as you can see, we're a bit overwhelmed here.
With perseverance.
This is what happens when there's no one around to sweep up. Everyone wants to adventure, but no one wants to sweep.
Sun chase your shadow.
We've been deploying Fast Riders across the forest to fight the Amani, the Lightbloom, the Void. But for all our heroics, there's no one left to tend to the wildlife, or maintain the building, or keep track of the supplies. If an ad is starting, I'm gonna pause the stream. I've got a thing now saying one's starting. Okay, I will be right back. There we go. I think that I timed that properly now. Starting this over. We've been deploying fast riders across the forest to fight the Amani, the Lightbloom, the Void. But for all our heroics, there's no one left to tend to the wildlife, or maintain the building, or keep track of the supplies. And now our beloved enclave looks like a Hawkstrider pen. I've had enough. I may not be able to help, but I trust you all can gather anything that was taken and get this place looking respectable again. We can do that. I too tend to tell people, suggest that people do chores when I just happen to be unable to help.
Sinu Amanore.
Captain Dawnrunner is fine, thank the sun. The only danger was we didn't keep up on our chores. It's not heroic, it's not romantic, but we can't go on with the Fast Rider Enclave in this state. The rangers here are overwhelmed. We can all pitch in to help them get it cleaned up again. I can't believe it all comes back to sweeping. That's what being a Fast Rider is really about.
Sun, chase your shadows.
Being annoying is apparently what being a Fast Rider is really about. Asteria, Valstrin, you go help the other rangers here. I guess I'll go enchant some brooms. Okay, but this time make sure the brooms don't attack people. Dusty Lurker web swept. I knew these would come in handy. You know, doing these quests is just making me want to go play, make a blood elf and play through the old Silvermoon areas again, the old Eversong Woods. Like, I haven't done it for so long. I think I must do it. Like when we have like a bit of time to breathe, I definitely think I'm going to do that again. Sometimes you just have to give a beast a boop on the snoot. Show it you mean business. Look at those trees, they're so pretty.
Now there's a tidy place a Fast Rider can go to relax. My thanks.
Macy Striker's Nest. Okay. I'm missing nests and supplies. What's attacking me? This is better stuff than we get at the hold. Shame the trolls have already picked through it all. My camera is very high. I'm going to try lower it a little. That's better. Zanhill, thank you for the subscription. You absolute champion. Love that sound. Such a fun little sound. Let's clear one more nest and then still need supplies. Oh, there's some. I just love everything. I just love how aesthetic Eversong Woods is. Like, I'm just constantly happy when I'm here. Everything is so pretty. Half of these things are decor items, like this flower, the floating flower. That's something I think the Magisters offer at Seltherall's court, and I can't wait for those. I really want to float them outside, but at the same time I actually need them to increase the outside decor budget or change the budget for the type of platform I've been using for my floaty stairs, because that's used up all my budget. I wonder if I can get away with deleting half those stairs. I'm gonna have to do a housing stream again soon. It's been too long since I've done a housing stream. Got way too much actual World of Warcraft to play that I'm neglecting the housing, which after all is the only part that matters. Saniel, thank you for the gifted sub! Amazing. Wonderful, thank you so much. I hope that helps you get that pet. And if it does, congratulations on your pets. Thank you for your housing videos. Love watching them. Aw, I'm so glad. Thank you. I love making them. Yeah, I need to do a housing stream again. My house, I've been working on it slowly but surely, but it needs some proper sitting down for hours working on it again. And I do that best on stream.
What needs bring you here? Glory
If we want to be of any use to the rest of Eversong, first we must pick up after ourselves. This is a good start. All it takes is a handful of us putting in a little effort. My rangers are earning their keep today, that's for certain.
Sunwell's glory.
Taemin has proved himself as capable as any fast rider today, but I'm afraid he might not see it that way. He came to us with such lofty ideas about the Rangers, all those swashbuckling adventure stories, all the romantic old legends. But at the end of the day, being a Ranger is mostly chores. Difficult, boring, important chores. Why don't you go talk to him? Make sure he's not too disappointed.
May the eternal sun
We've
guide
done good work here today. I just hope it lives up to Taemin's expectation. Oh. We rescued our captain from a twisted ankle. We saved Fast Rider Enclave from dust and scavengers. I guess I finally proved myself a real Fast Rider. What's on your mind? I had hoped for something a little more heroic, you know? Wait, there's that strange magic again. Hey, I'm walking on water. Cool. Wow. This magic turns me into Jesus. And flowers. Make flowers at my feet. I am the May Queen. Cool that the transmog my character chose suits this perfectly. This is so pretty. I really like this. I just got a memory error. Hopefully that doesn't crash the game. I've heard that World of Warcraft currently has a memory leak. Spirit of Lake Alrenda. Ah, wow. Ah, it's the spirit. He said there used to be spirits and they've been gone and now they're back. That's lovely. Also, there's the purple mana worm that I wanted to tame, so I'm just going to tame that quickly. There's a green mana worm that I can tame in a dungeon, and I've got to figure that out because I need a fell user to come into the dungeon with me. See, it's a lovely quest. Yes, I agree, it is lovely. Why is this mana worm being such a bitch? There we go. Yeah, that is a beautiful quest line. It's definitely also one of those quests that's just making me go, I want to go play Burning Crusade, Eversong Woods again, because I feel like there's references there that I'm missing. I saw it all from across the water. The legends, could they really be true?
Glory to the Sindorai.
The legends are real. Eversong must be pleased with us.
Sunwell's glory
Even without
shone
doing
on them.
anything big or heroic, the magic of Eversong is still thriving, thanks to us. Maybe the mundane work we do is the real magic. Yes, it is. Yeah, that was great. That was beautiful. Oh, what a great quest line. Man, I love Eversong Woods. Rare. Let's go kill Rare. There's still a flying mount to be gotten. So I'm fairly convinced the next Legion remix we're gonna get is Warlords of Draenor, because I was looking over Decor and Warlords of Draenor has a lot that was added to it. So I think either it's gonna be pretty big on Endeavors or they're planning a remix event, I reckon, because it shows that there's been attention paid to Warlords of Draenor, where Shadowlands doesn't have a lot of decor tied to it. This Hydra reminded me of that, because there's so many of those in Warlords of Draenor. I wonder if we'll only do the remix event at the end of the expansion again though. Like one remix per expansion. Stuff Steve, I think. Thank you for the follow. And feel free to correct me on my pronunciation, as always. I would love Shadowlands Remix just because it has so many cool transmogs. Yeah, so I really want Shadowlands Remix, and I really want them to do it well, because one of the biggest problems with Shadowlands was it was such a horrible expansion for collection. So I want it because of all those collection pieces, but there's also good stuff in Shadowlands. So what they need to consider doing is tie any sort of, you know, those achievements you get from finishing quest signs and that kind of thing. Instead of them doing it so that you must do every quest in Shadowlands, they must tie those achievements to the quest signs that are actually good. And there are quest signs that are good. The Revendreth quest sign, for example, is fantastic. I feel like Shadowlands is so much about it that's great that was completely ruined by how much about it was terrible. And I feel like Remix is the perfect way to address that. So I agree. I really want Shadowlands Remix. But I also super keen for Warlords of Draenor Remix. I loved Warlords of Draenor. I was always so sad that that expansion failed so dismally and that it was basically abandoned. I really enjoyed the early start to it. I definitely understand all the problems with the garrison, but there was still stuff about the garrison that I really liked. And Yonderbell, thank you for the follow. and I love Spies of Iraq. Spies of Iraq is my favorite zone. I love the storyline in that zone. That was the zone that made me really want to play an Arakoa. I don't think we ever will, but I wanted one. So I'm excited either way. Honestly, I love remix events. Remix events are one of my favorite things in the game. I got so much out of Legion Remix. I think for collectors, Remix is just incredible. It's like, it's collector Christmas. No, you miss. Oh yeah, I love WoD too. I'd really like them to do WoD, but actually finish the stuff they cut short. I think everyone would love that, but it's like, it's a big ask, you know, like that basically requires them to create a whole bunch of new content, which they haven't done for a remix before. They've done a little bit of it with remix, but they've never done, you know, like WoD was missing a raid tier, and apparently there was going to be this big train that was going to go across Gorgorond and all of that, and they never did that. And I think that would be a lot to try do with, especially with remix. But I agree, it would be freaking phenomenal if they went ahead and did that. It would be very bold and very brave, and I think everyone would be happy. But I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't put any bets on it, and I wouldn't let the event be ruined for you if they don't do it, because I do think it's a bit unlikely. It's like, it's probably a bit too much work to justify. They probably can't justify, but who knows. As an Orc player, the Terraka and Ogushan was so good to see. Yeah, like I still go to Nagrand and to Ogushan to get like footage and stuff, and every time I go, I'm just so happy there. It's such a beautifully designed zone. Funny enough, I don't think, like, some of the quests in Nagrand were really, really amazing, but some of them, like, I did feel like the zone could have had a better storyline, but it's such a good zone. In fact, Warlords of Draenor was such a good expansion, and it's such a shame that it didn't get to be as good as it could have been. And like, they had so many good ideas that obviously that must have been in some sort of development hell is what happened to that expansion. But there was so much about it. It had so much potential. I think that is what like defines Warlords of Draenor, is how much potential it had. But they were trying to do too much that they couldn't do. Phew, this world quest, one of those ones that take a lot of things. As Hawkstrider to chase. Okay, I've been unlocking reputation with the Silvermoon Corp like crazy, so just gotta visit this quartermaster, see what they got for me. Nothing.
Are you
No
planning a
thanks.
purchase?
I just bought like 4 of these for 750 Void Maul each, and a bookcase for 2,500 Void Maul, and then they reduced the prices on everything. I am Bobo the Fool. Is there any decor I don't have yet? Owned. I'm so glad I didn't buy that yet. Right. I'm gonna buy another bookshelf because they're so pretty.
Return when you need more.
They reduced the price? Yes, they reduced the price by a ton. I think yesterday. So the prices were like, a lot of items were 750 void mall, and then the more expensive ones were 2,500. But now, the cheaper ones are 250, sometimes even 150, and the more expensive ones are only 500. So it's a huge, huge improvement. I'm actually surprised they reduced the price because I know everyone was complaining, but like, I thought considering we were only at the beginning of the expansion, it wasn't too bad. But I'm glad they did. Okay, Port Detective. Cargo Conspiracy. The Sunwell's radiance may shine, but its light has not purged the filth that festers within the city. Smugglers scuttle through the streets like vermin, preying upon the desperate and enriching the spineless. Yet there are whispers of something fouler still. Trade in wares so vile that even the venture company would recoil. I require someone to spy on each shipping company and find out which cloaks a smuggling ring. Will you stand with me, or will you turn away as the rot spreads? Who's Cowboy? Go seek out which company has swelled these shores. Meet me here once you are done. Yeah, total cowgirl. Ma'am, this is Silvermoon. Okay, let's go eavesdrop on Sunrun's salvage. Inconspicuously with my two giant pets next to me. Did you hear that Duskflight Exports is docked in the port currently? Best not get involved with them. Their lips are looser than Lorthamar's coin purse. I'd hate for them to indulge in idle gossip at our expense. Look at this little outfit. My word. Everyone's very dressed up. Ever met a Tideborn crew that wasn't drowning in secrets? Their books are clean, but their dealings stink worse than bilge water. Funny how their cargo vanishes the moment someone starts asking. If I don't see the warning for an ad, just let me know that an ad is playing and I'll pause what I'm doing. Did you read the note? It says we have another engagement to attend to. Indeed, we must return to the dock swiftly before the light fades. Quite so. The less we dawdle, the better for all involved. Good thing they're just going to leave the note around to be found. Abandoned note. Another shipment has gone missing and the client is getting impatient. Make sure the next batch leaves without incident. Use Tideborn's seal on the documents to keep customs off your back. Yeah, they reduced the mall prices greatly on most to call yesterday. Yep, I had to go change a bunch of my video as well because I had all the wrong prices listed. But I'm very glad they did it. So, what did our fine dock workers have to say? A note on special cargo. How delightfully subtle. About as discreet as a goblin's pyrotechnics. Excuse me, ma'am, I am a goblin. It seems that, fair, what you're saying about our pyrotechnics is fair, but still rude. It seems the Tideborn are engaged in this mess, and we have little choice but to wade in after them. If that means diving into the depths, so be it.
What needs bring you here?
Work never changes. Tideborn Fright, is it? A name far too polished, like an ornate blade designed to distract from the blood it has shed. smuggling through the port, but I suspect this venture involves something far more perilous than we think. We must act with haste before they set sail and vanish into the mists. Keep your weapons honed and your senses sharper. Make them understand that crossing me was a grave miscalculation.
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
This note all but drips with guilt, but mere words alone will not bring down Tideborn fright. I require undeniable proof, evidence so damning that not even their well-bribed magistrates can turn a blind eye. That is where you come in. Take this arcane recorder and make your way to the docks. Document their shipments, their crew, anything that reeks of smuggling. A single image can speak volumes, and I intend to make every word
We
count.
shall not falter.
Go, show those Tideborn dolts the error of their ways. Find me at Sunsail Anchorage after you are done. Dorant Bloodwake will have your head. Not sure how I feel about Blood Elf pirates. I suppose. Not much different to the Bloodscale Buccaneers, are they? Smuggling ain't worth it. Sorry, I just have to stop and pet the cat, apparently. I don't think I got any quest credit for that, and I feel like I should have. So what am I doing here? Kill of these sailors, interrogate the sailors, and place the thing. I do sometimes wonder if these place the thing quests are like leftovers from early ideas for housing. In that maybe that was originally how they were intending for Decor to be placed. You have like a see-through copy that you put down and then you interact with it to make it a proper part of the decor, but maybe they realized that just wasn't going to work properly. Pure speculation. I just noticed they started doing so many of those quests all of a sudden. It made me think maybe that's because they're working on something that's using that technology. I'm gonna have to do a project where I play through every area in Eversong Woods and then play through in the older version and then play through the same area in the newer version and compare the quests you get and see which ones make references to each other and that kind of thing. Because I remember questing in all these areas, but obviously here, for example, I think it was overrun with Withered. There's no Withered anymore. Withered seemed to have been completely dealt with. Except for the one prey target, actually. He was a Withered. I think my first prey target was a Withered, actually. No, my first prey target was an Ethereal. I know, because I made shrines to celebrate every target I killed in my house.
Glory to the Sindora.
Sovereign don't supply surveillance. Upper view. No way. Aha. Front view recorder placed. Ah. Okay, I remember killing a Withered up here.
With perseverance, Strength.
Scotty doesn't. Thank you for the follow. But of course, they would prefer to keep prying eyes at bay. They are guarding something. Now we must uncover precisely what it is.
Baladath Nalanoi.
There it is, caught in the act, disposing of cargo in the ocean. Clearly, they are erasing evidence, which can only mean one thing. We are closing in on something significant.
What needs bring you here?
Discarding crates in the ocean? How utterly desperate. Whatever they seek to conceal must be damning, sufficient enough to unravel their entire operation should they recover it. Should we recover it? Take a deep breath and retrieve it before the current sweeps it away. Every thread we pull unravels their scheme further. Soon there will be nothing left but the ruin of their own making.
Anubala Velorealan.
This should help you with the water. Keep your wits sharp and your daggers sharper. An elixir that gives water breathing and swim speed for a duration. All of my things that give me swim speed and water breathing are basically useless because you finally get a quest where those are useful and they give you an elixir for it. Kinda silly. Unstable Arcana. The glass vial pulses with shifting Arcana and energy. Jesus Lord, where'd these couriers come from? Unpredictable and uncontrollable. Clearly, this should be handled with caution. I love these Blood Elf Horde ships. They're so pretty. Also, where's the Murlocs? There used to be so many Murlocs on these shores. Are all the Murlocs dead? Psst, over here.
Senu Amanore.
So what did our friends at Tideborn Fright so desperately want to hide? Their scuttling cannot conceal their true intentions forever.
We endure.
Unstable Arcana and Naga? This is hardly just smuggling. It's a disaster waiting to unfold. The Tideborn are dabbling in matters best left untouched. It seems it is now our responsibility to see it resolved before it becomes an issue.
With perseverance. Strength.
If the Naga manage to siphon the remaining Arcana energy from those unstable Arcana, they will gain the very power they seek. Destroy, incinerate, shatter them, do whatever is necessary. Ensure not a single shard remains for the Naga or Tideborn to exploit. I do not wish to see even the faintest trace of arcane energy linger.
May the eternal sun guide you. Baladath
Tideborn's decision to discard crates into the ocean was no mere error, it was a calculated delivery. Pursue them and ensure the Naga are reminded of the grave consequences they face when they dare to cross us.
Shoreleron.
Follow their trail down the hill. I suspect they will not be happy to see us. That seems to be the story of Blizz. They release it with a price to last all expansion. People complain, then they nerf it. People complain they don't have anything to do with the currency. At least with decor, like, there's always something to do with it. Like, there's so much... You know, for example, the one thing that they reduce the price of is a cup. The cup is tiny. It's like this big. It's this little cup. You need 20 of those. And they were selling them for 750 Void Maul each, which is ridiculous. So now they've reduced that to 150. That does make more sense for something like a cup. They can always add, they can always add more decor at higher prices as the expansion goes on if they feel like people don't have enough to spend their Void Maul on, and other things to spend Void Maul on. What I wish they would do is take a look at the decor that's in freaking the War Within, because Resonance, the prices they're charging for those, it's ridiculous. 1,200 Resonance crystals for a small stack of books. It's crazy. They're off their hinges with that, and that really should be nerfed. I'm shocked they haven't nerfed it yet. If I was given the choice, I would have chosen that to be nerfed, the War Within prices to be nerfed before these Midnight prices. The War Within Resonance Crystals prices, I think, are horrific. Even Dragonflight costs are high? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. A lot of the Dragonflight decor has like crazy high prices. Although I haven't run into too much trouble with that because I do have so many order resources from Dragonflight, whereas I went through all of the War Within. I played actively the whole time, never had enough Resonance Crystals, didn't even buy the original what do you call it? The original cosmetics. I didn't even buy the original cosmetics that they had for sale before they even added decor. And now that there's decor to buy, I'm never gonna buy the cosmetics. The Resonance Crystals was always ridiculous. If you don't play the expansion, you feel so high. Yeah, so the thing about the War Within, that's what upsets me, is I did play the expansion and it still feels high. I can understand it feeling high if you don't play. That feels almost fine. Still a bit ridiculous because like with decor, people don't want to be farming stuff that they don't want to do just to decorate their house. But like when you played the whole War Within expansion and you still don't feel like you have enough of the currency to buy the decor you want, that's bad. That's like, I feel they really, really miscalculated Resonance Crystals prices just across the board. Curiosity killed the fish. It's a weird thing to say to someone who's very much not a fish. Okay, I destroyed enough smuggled cargo. They can have the rest, it's fine.
Anu Velore Delana.
You did what was required. If the cargo is gone, that is victory. But our work is far from over. The Tideborn must still answer for their actions.
Glory to the
Well done.
Zendora.
The Naga may have been handled, but our work is far from complete. Tideborn Fright continues to pull the strings, and it is time we sever their control.
Anu Velore Delana.
The Naga acted out of desperation. Tideborn's crew, however, is driven by arrogance. They sit smugly aboard their ship, convinced of their invulnerability and counting their ill-gotten wealth. It is time we put an end to that. Captain Bloodwake shall be made to answer for every crate, every transaction, and every transgression. Are you prepared to extract the truth?
Sun, chase your shadow.
Let us make sure the captain takes a permanent vacation. I'm mildly interested in this collection of blood elves who are apparently all wearing exactly the same hat. Just like one group of blood elves who just have one particular fashion sense, and that is brown hats, brown hats, brown hats. supreme. Okay, now where? Is she? Oh, there we go. Excellent job. It will take these wet dogs a while to recover from that.
We endure.
Good work! I'm sure there will be more fighters like him in the future, but at least for today, this port is safe thanks to you. I hope I can count on you again in the future, partner.
May the eternal sun.
I could not have solved this case without you. That was nice. If your keen eyes worked, we'd have the journal by now. Ah yes, from the same brilliant mind that lost it, an absolute imbecile. I think I know what this quest is.
What needs bring you
Ah,
here?
you there! You appear to have the wisdom to assist me, unlike a certain bow-wielding simpleton who thinks sniffing dirt will solve our problem. We've accidentally misplaced a very important journal, the sort my mentor would transmogrify me to have lost. Please use my arcane timepiece to summon the echoes of the past and investigate these moments. That should allow us to find the journal properly without indulging Vardas's primitive methods.
We shall not falter.
Oh my god, it's my favorite quest. This quest line has a nice reward. Cool. A timepiece shows the creator's past in snapshots of time. Using the item potentially stirs up anomalies. Yeah, these are the same guys from before. It's so funny.
persevere.
While a certain worm-brained mage wastes time with his inept magic, we'll actually solve this case. The local wildlife has likely eaten the journal. Time to gut them and see what we can recover. If the journal's inside, we'll find it. And like someone who couldn't track his own insipid ego if it were carved into the ground.
We will have justice.
Best of luck. We'll search ahead, though dragging Vardas along won't help. And may the forest show you the swiftest path, because our mage certainly won't. Partially digested Lorthamar portrait necklace. It appears someone was quite the fan. Mangled scroll of elven etiquette. The creature has devoured this scroll, though it seems it missed the point. Frozen moments investigated. There's one. Journal was left on the floor. Magister Melidor and Ranger Vardas appear to be sparring each other. The missing journal is plainly in sight. The journal must have been lost at a different moment in time. Magister Melidor and Ranger Vardas appear to be chatting as they walk up the trail. The missing journal is plainly in sight. The journal must have been lost at a different moment in time. Magister Melidor and Ranger Vardas appear to be having a meal. The missing journal is no longer in sight. The journal must have been lost around this time. Ooh, your horses' names are so cute. Thank you. I wasn't sure what to go with. soggy copy of the Magic in You and Arcane Awakening. The creature clearly found this spellbinding, but unfortunately chewed through it faster than it could absorb any knowledge. Hey, I don't have a golden mana worm. I'm gonna need myself one of those. There we go. Now all I need is the green one from the dungeon. Chewed up letter of devotion. A once sweet letter, now a shredded mess, as if the creature preferred the taste of romance over reading it.
We endure.
Wonderful. More glowing projections and angry spirits, yet still no journal. Step aside, I'm ending this nonsense and tracking it properly.
Anu bala balore halan.
What do you mean none of them had the journal? How is this even possible? It defies logic. If the wildlife didn't take it, then where in the twisting nether could it have gone?
Baladash.
That fool. That absolute fool.
Well.
Brilliant. For all we know, the journal just sprouted legs and walked away. If only we possessed a single tangible lead instead of grasping at shadows. Is that the journal? The dog's got it. Quick! After that Magi Matt. Follow us!
Sinua Manore.
A dog, of all creatures? This is the thief we've been chasing? And now we must save it from a lynx. Truly, this day has taken a most irritating turn. No matter, we shall retrieve the journal, though I do wonder if this canine truly understands the gravity of
Don't
his
chase your
actions.
shadows.
I am more intellectual than a brute, so I wish you luck. For once, I agree with Milada. Apologies, but I will not be assisting either. This is a dog. Chewed up journal. The journal is covered in slobber and has visible bite marks. Clearly, it has seen better days. What sort of magister runs away from an oversized feline? You fourth-rate flunky. I don't believe I see you assisting in the takedown of that brute, you dirt-sniffing mongrel. Did you manage to retrieve the journal? A dog, a lynx, and now a ruined journal. Truly, I've seen a lesser misfortunes in my day. Melida pinches the slobbery journal between his fingers. It seems the journal's fate was sealed long before we laid eyes on it. It is quite beyond saving. Once again, my faith in anything other than arcane precision has proven misplaced. Well, Vardis, I must thank you. For once, your ineffective methods have matched the choice I've come to expect from this whole ordeal. Ah yes, Melidor, while your brilliant magic ruined a perfectly good journal, at least we can say you've mastered disaster. Look at this dog! It's a fell dog with fell green eyes. Luma stands in front of you, ears perked, thankful for your help. She lets out a short bark, tail wagging once before trotting a few steps forward, then pausing. Glancing back, Luma waits expectantly. Her body language pleads, "Come on, follow me." Okay, let's go. Follow Luma. Luma! Woof! It's very cute. I do think it's a bit ridiculous that this is the Blood Elf dog, this tiny little mutt. Like, this is their breed of dog. Treasure! Good girl, good dog. Luma stands next to a large pile of knickknacks and treasure. This appears to be what she wanted to show you. Luma pants and gives a big toothy grin, her eyebrows smiling like the sun. She seems incredibly proud of herself as she looks at you and pet expectantly. Woof! Bark, bark! Woof! Luma nudges a small reward into your hand as if appreciation for your help. Perhaps there's no reason to be concerned over the amount of stolen items in the treasure pile, after all. Yeah, because I get a pet. Ah, she's so cute. What do I summon? Why won't it? There we go. No, why won't it let me summon? There we go. Look at her ears. Very cute. First Murlocs, now Naga. Ah, what's next? Your slow and painful death if you don't keep still.
We endure. We shall not falter.
I will be right back. Just gonna take a second. Okay,
With perseverance, strength.
a bite wound wrecks Hathvelian's forearm. Snapdragons, cruel creatures meant to kill and feed. Their poison moves as you move. The Naga bred the perfect pet. I'm here on a tip from Lysara Duskmourn. Sunsail Anchorage's shipping routes have been sabotaged by the Naga, and those routes converge here. I intercepted a few shipments. Could you help me search them? My team is still out in the field, but they should report back soon.
Shorel Aran.
Oh, okay. Discarded 1. A plain dormant wand. A note is attached to its handle. Deemed unsuitable. Recycle. Who throws away a perfectly good wand? Are you magisters that picky? We are, but there's probably another reason for its discard. Unstable Arcana. The glass vial pulses with shifting arcane energy, unpredictable and uncontrollable. Unstable Arcana. That must be what we're looking for. Perfectly fine grain. Triple inspected. This grain is surely safe to handle and consume. Ever had an ancient grain croissant? The chew is more satisfying than landing a bullseye. The chew. Magical mango. Likely pilfered from a magister's party table. The Naga are smuggling black market fruit? No, that can't be it. Vintage. Elrondar Reserve 25. That's one of Ramath's favorites. He'll teleport here personally if it went missing.
We endure.
Lysara's suspicions proved correct. The Naga must be collecting arcane magic from sources all around Eversong. We must put a stop to it immediately.
Sinu Amanore. May the
Captain Sungaze, news from the coast. I still haven't located the whereabouts of Golden Mist's missing villagers, and now Ranger Fedoran is missing too.
What needs bring you here?
A fair wind guide your steps. My wish has come true. Eversong flourishes, but like before, evil threatens all that is good. 2 townsfolk are unaccounted for since the Naga arrived. Enith, Golden Mist's most curious apothecary, and Varnus, he's a student visiting from the city. It's my charge to find them. My fellow ranger, Vidoran, must still be in the field. I wonder if he's found something important. Will you keep an eye out for him?
Sun, chase your shadows.
The arcane arts are not my specialty. I'm more versed in tangible magic. Herbs, mixtures, distillation, tropical applications, extractions, suture, painkilling. Regardless, that wand, to my uneducated eyes, it looks usable. Why don't you test it on the Arcana container? Maybe it could help us against the Naga. If it's truly broken, no harm done.
We shall not falter.
The Naga have a history of abusing arcane magic. I bet my boots this is no different. Arcane is their lifeblood and source of power. They are clever to operate now while the Eversong is besieged by other threats. Since I became a fast rider, I have safeguarded Eversong's western coast. My strike team set up watch on Golden Mist perimeter already. Fortunately, the Naga do not seem interested in the town yet, but they are far too close for comfort. Our course of action is simple. Clear them out.
New Bala Balorialan.
So definitely a lot of Naga stuff
The
going
magic
on.
of Quel'Thalas belongs to this Indori. Remind these snakes they are no longer welcome here.
Ah, if you spotted me, then the effects of my stealth potion must be wearing off. I must be going then. I'm glad you found me first. I've stolen samples of their arcana, for investigation, of course. This should be enough. Get to safety. I hope you'll visit my lounge in town.
endure.
Did Captain Sungay send you? Oh, he must be worried sick. I don't think he's going to feel any better after I deliver my findings. The Naga are gathering arcana from various sources and amassing it here. Clearly, some of them are using it to empower themselves, but the vast majority of arcana is getting shipped out to sea. To where and to when, only time will tell.
May the eternal sun
I must
guide
report
you.
back to Hathvelian. So the Naga are after Arcana. That's interesting. I love that there's at least still a little bit of Silvermoon that's kind of Ghostlands. I hope it stays that way. The glass vial pulses with shifting arcane energy, unpredictable and uncontrollable.
Baladash,
I made a grave miscalculation. In this time of great darkness, I thought we were all doomed, that perhaps the Naga had the keys to survival. They don't want to share any of their power. I get that now. I don't know why they kept me alive. Please get me out.
May the eternal sun guide you.
Jeffawave, thank you for the follow.
Pathetic. Scrounging for the scraps of their betters. How far they have fallen.
Okay, how am I supposed to test this? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. Well, let's just kill Naga. Hey girl, I love your YouTube videos. I didn't know you did Twitch too. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you like them. I don't, I've been streaming more lately. I didn't used to do Twitch too, but now I do. A sparkly Naga. Why is there echo when NPCs talk? I think I know why. Thank you for pointing that out, Raphael Frost. Yeah. I think I know exactly what the problem was, and I'm hoping I've just fixed it. But we'll see. Let me know if there's any more echo after this. I thought it was my PC. It's very polite of you to assume that the problem is on your end, but I can assure you, when there is a problem, 95% of the time it's going to be on my end. Technically savvy, I am not. And I tend to forget things. ADHD. So. In this case, what it was is a setting I would have turned on for the podcast that I did yesterday. I have to turn a setting on, and then I had to switch it off today, but I forgot to switch it off, so that's why there was an echo. The Naga have more than enough arcana to launch a devastating attack on the village. But they're not. They're consuming some of it, but shipping the rest out to the Great Sea. Ooh, I wonder why. It is a relief to know they are safe and sound. I hope Varnus will be alright. I saw him scamper back, face as white as a ghost, refusing to speak. He gathered his things and left. Thank you. I hope no other villagers will be tempted to enter the Naga's base.
We shall not falter.
The wand readily takes to the arcane. Good call, Numia. Try using it against the Naga. It could strip them of their power.
A new Belore
You struck
Delana.
fear and death into the water-spawning hearts. Well done. We'll keep an eye on their base and prevent them from rebuilding.
Some chase your shadows.
Oh, now I gotta go siphon more Naga again. Good lord. I didn't... Oh, okay. I was supposed to test that before I left. Oh well, I can go siphon Naga again if I have to. I yearn for the mines. Naga playable race. Don't we all? But I feel like they're too scared to do a monster race like Naga. I think something like Drakthir was almost an experiment where they were like, are people going to be satisfied with the race that's just not going to have transmog? And the answer is very clearly no. People are complaining non-stop about the Drakthir not having transmog. So I don't think that's helped the situation for those of us who would like to see playable Naga at all. I think it's ridiculous that half of these races were introduced before playable Naga though. All anyone's ever wanted is ogres and Naga. Maybe Murlocs. Of course, Murlocs could be part of the Naga race. Like they're not, but they could be. I don't care. Why not? Fish people all around. Oh, I miss the Murlocs. Where's the Murlocs? They're supposed to be attacking me around about now. Oh. For sure Murlocs, absolutely. Everyone wants to play Murloc. But they have to join the Horde. You can just say I had a hunch about that wand. Although, be careful, it's powered up now. Don't accidentally drop it.
Sun chase your shadows.
Well, you heard Numia. She'll have my bow split in two if I don't rest. Ranger Vidoran reported activity at the lighthouse. Excuse me. Captain, don't be a hero for the next 24 hours, please. Rest, have a drink. If the pain gets worse, find me immediately.
Baladash.
Ranger Vidoran reported activity at the lighthouse. A swarm of mana worms are gathered there, and of course, more Naga. If that's where the head of the snake lives, chop it off. My rangers Vidoran and Krenan will accompany you and take the wand with you. It proved its worth. Powered up, it should pack a punch against whatever you face. We'll return with good news, Captain. With Vidoran, myself, and Blood Bubbles, you have nothing to worry about, Captain. Not me, I want to be a Tuskar. For the Mirror King! I want Tuskar, but I don't want to be a Tuskar. Honestly, I don't think I would race change from Goblin, so it's all moot for me. I'm happy as a Goblin. So primitive, your wand and friends are no match for me. A pile of ash, that's all that's left of a wand. Oops. Like these crab Naga, they got something going on. Najak, we will rise again from the depths. Ugh, the Light Keepers. We end like them. Hang in there, I've got you. Snapdragon, ooh, this is another, I wanted to tame it. I think it's like a unique skin, but there's someone else attacking, so I'm just gonna have to kill it. Glad I got that Hawk Strider though, that was lucky. Ranger Vidoran. Which of my pets are rude?
Sinu Amanore.
The lighthouse itself was coming apart due to increasing arcane energies, both latent and collected. How ominous indeed. I'll deliver a report to Regent Lord Lorthamar straight away. Thanks to you, my rangers and the town are saved. For that, please rest and drink. The wand exploded? I suppose we now know why it was thrown away. You know, a bow would never spontaneously combust.
A new Vala
Fair play, fair point.
What
Shame.
needs bring you here?
Ranger Vidoran's eyes are glassy and his breath is shadow, but at least steady. Krenan? Krenan, what have we gotten ourselves into this time?
Anubalore Dalana.
We endure.
If not for your aid, I would have lost both my rangers, my friends. Villages like Golden Mist keep Silvermoon standing strong. If our towns were to fall, the city itself would surely succumb. This is the Farstrider way. Ranger Vidoran may not recover fully. Arcane is a critical part of our life essence, regardless of our relationship with magic. The Naga priestess would have taken it all from him. Hathvelian glances at Numia and his expression lightens. Numia shows me she's working on something. Arcane infused wine. Sounds promising.
We shall not falter.
Are you gonna maybe talk to your allies who have arcane infused wine? Yes, check out the kitty. King
With
Charles.
perseverance,
Very
strength.
cute. Bit weird. Bit weird as a British person to see a King Charles and I'm supposed to like it. But it's a cat, so yes, I do.
Glory to the Sindora.
Welcome to our apothecary. We are a place of rest and discovery. As far as the Arcana samples go, I don't know who the original owner is, so I can't exactly return them. I'm trying my hand at infusion. The taste of arcane varies among individuals. It could be sweet, sour, or more sensation than a taste. Bubbly, I've commonly heard.
May the eternal sun guide you.
Nearly dying was not on my to-do list today. Vidoran was this close to sending an arrow straight through that snake's head. But she reacted so quickly, like she knew we were there. She was toying with us. Krenan sips his drink. That does make me feel better already. Thank you, Blood Bubbles. We are in your debt.
Shorel Aran.
He's a king kitty. Yes, he is. As is Charlie and Arwen and Casper, and they're all the best cats. And very chill cats, because they're not reacting strongly to the fact that I've got a dog with me. My cats would be very upset. I think, is this that place with the wine? Yeah, this is such a cool area. It's got like these wine... It's got like this wine farm over here. You can even make wine to get some grapes. It's very, very cool. Oh, it's because Luna is a darling. That must be it. Very clearly. Duskburn. Where's Duskburn? I wonder if Duskburn... I don't think Duskburn has a unique model. Oh, maybe it does. I think I should tame it. At least try to. Ah, man, wrong person. iced. Prick. Ah, fair play. If someone else is here, I'll let them kill it. Oh, they want to tame it. Well, they can't. I was taming it first. That's not fair. Sorry, my guy. If I can't tame it, you can't either. Besides, there's other people here who want to kill it. Best time to tame these things is early morning. Okay. Windrunner Village. Oh, I like this place.
With perseverance, strength.
Talandra Dawn Sprite. Ah, an adventurer. Just the sort of face I wanted to see in these troubled times. I fear my apothecary is closed for the day, though perhaps if you are looking for gainful employ, there are a few trifles that I could use some help
Glory
with.
to the Sindori.
My colleague Amalthea has taken ill. She requires a specialized poultice of sorts in order to ease the symptoms. I would forage for the plants myself, but the local fauna have grown so testy as of late. While you are out and about, could you gather some grave blossoms for me? I'll happily make it worth your while.
Anubala Belorealan.
My poultice requires venom samples from the local giant bat populations. Please retrieve some of those as well. 6 common vials worth should do. Don't give me that look. They're bats. They are mad light plant things to the east and a storm of void walkers swirling over our heads. Don't you dare give me guff about the dangers of big fluffy bats. Now shoo, my colleague is depending on your prompt and efficient aid.
Sun, chase your shadows.
Do hurry back. Even fast striders don't like being kept waiting while they're indisposed. This one is also lovely. It's not a spoiler to say it's a good quest. I've heard that this one's beautiful as well, so don't worry about it. I'm not that over the top about spoilers. Okay, let's go kill some bats and get some pristine grave blossom. Said to bloom only where the soil has absorbed the blood of fallen soldiers. Wow, what a flower. And yet it isn't red. You'd feel like it would be. I love the music around Windrunner's Fire. It's so good. Good lord, die! Potent Mournbat venom. Contrary to popular belief, Mournbats rarely regulate the deaths of their victims. And rarely regret the death of their victims. Ah, because Mournbat, that's cute. Okay, I'm gonna have to tame that cat. It's a nice cat. The music here is so pretty. See, this is why I couldn't download the add-on that plays the Burning Crusade music, because while yes, I do absolutely love the Burning Crusade music, I know that like it's worth getting to know the new music. I knew it would be, and it has been. The newer music is also just beautiful. I do wish there was more of a refrain from the Burning Crusade music in the newer music, but there's definitely been places where I feel like there have been. I've occasionally heard like those references. Ah, these stupid low drop quests, how I hate them. If I kill a Mournbat, I want the venom. None of this. Oh, this one didn't drop any venom. Boy, does that remind me of questing in Eversong Woods originally. Ah, stupid pet's dead. Yeah, this track, this music here especially, is very much paying homage to the original Eversong Woods music as well as Lament of the Highborn. It's just gorgeous. Lore accurate, low venom dropping bats. Remember the original Eversong Woods, there's a quest where you had to kill trolls and gather their ears, and if these trolls just did not drop ears, and I couldn't understand it. They all had 2 ears each, and most of them didn't drop even one. What was happening to their ears during the fight? Like, how brutally violent was my method of killing them, apparently. It's like a notorious low drop rate quest.
What needs bring you here?
Oh, come now. While we stand here and chat about the weather, my associate continues to suffer under the travails of her malady. Get on with it. It's gloomy, by the way. The weather, as usual. There you have it. 8 flowers. Simple enough, no? Now I just need a few more things. What? I didn't mention there would be a shopping list. Oh, bother. Well, nothing to it but to do it now, You don't seem the type to leave things half-handed. Strictly speaking, a stronger venom would have a more ample effect, but we're living in strenuous times. This Void Hoopla has my usual supply lines at Sunsail completely occupied. We'll have to make do with the Mournbat venom. Now go. There we are. See? I knew I could rely on you. We've only a few steps left to manage. Forgive me for my failure to provide specifics. The Mournbat venom and the Grave Blossoms were only the first of the reagents I require for my associate's medication. Luckily, the final few things I require can all be easily obtained in Golden Mist Village to the north. Be a dear and fetch these last few things for me, will you? With these, my toil will be nearly complete.
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
Almathea is convalescing at Windrunner Spire. I'll travel there to prepare the treatment. Be a dear and bring the rest of the reagents once you have them.
My goods are one of a kind.
Lamp blossom, rope vine, bomb seeds. You want it? It's yours, my friend, so long as you have enough gold. A vial of quicksilver, toxic to touch and taste, not well suited to any sort of conventional medicine. Take care not to open it in an enclosed space. Those fumes will wake the dead. So Almathea is dead, I assume. There's a lot of hints going on here. Nara Fade Branch, foraged goods.
Are one of a kind.
Flask of dragon's blood. A rare and flammable tree sap that gleams a vicious, stickly red. Careful, that stuff is rare and quite flammable. It does burn a rather pleasant color, though. Lemian Bound Cask, fine vintages.
Honoria Shola.
The Scourge, the Legion, the Void. You have no idea how hard it is to maintain a healthy vintage when cosmic forces keep trying to trample your vineyards. Bottle of Magister's Reserve. Vintages that predate the Cataclysm prove increasingly rare lately for obvious reasons.
May my goods serve you well.
Ugh, why do I smell Gravesall on you?
My goods are one
That's
of a
an
kind.
interesting bag of goods you're carrying there, friend. I don't suppose you're shopping on behalf of the apothecary in Windrunner Village. You may wish to reconsider this course if you value your well-being.
Return when you need more.
Whoops, what do you say?
Are you planning a purchase?
That woman, that apothecary, has snared you in one of her schemes. I'd be careful around her. Rumors travel like wildfire in Eversong, and while I would never disparage a fellow artisan of Eversong without cause, I have heard enough rumors to know that your apothecary deals in more than simple herbs. Take your wine and your reagents, I suppose, but before you pass them off to your patroness, I'd recommend doing some digging, lest you find yourself wrapped up in something you come to regret.
May my goods serve you well.
Who made a home in a haunted village? Some free advice, friend. Don't get involved with Talandra Dawn sprites. Well, I like her. But yeah, let's go investigate what this very clearly dodgy apothecary is on about. Okay, this place may be haunted, but it's also beautiful. I want one of these blue beds. They must make the blue beds available. I've got the white bed, the red bed, but not the blue one. The rack before you appears well loved and bears a number of peculiar and seemingly unrelated devices. Garden tools mingle with what appears to be surgical implements. They are all relatively clean, but they show signs of frequent use and wear. Something is watching you. Uh-oh. Ow! The exact nature of this urn's contents defiles you, but it smells foul and radiates a strange, anxious sort of feeling. The hairs on the back of your neck stands up. Something is watching you. Ow! Haunted Fast Rider's blade. What's up with these ghosts? Oh, good. This tome contains a series of letters pressed in between pages of ritual study whose runes make your skin crawl. The newest looking of the letters appears to be written in fresh ink. Almathea, your birthday fast approaches, though I admit the days have grown somewhat tiring of late. Things are not the same as they once were. They are unlikely to ever be the same again. Nevertheless, my studies have continued. The tools of our enemies may grant you some measure of peace after all. Perhaps, if I am able to perform this ritual to my expectations, I will be able to give you the gift you so rightly deserve. Remember the sun well. Talandria. Something is watching you. Traitor! Trespasser! Begone from this place. Oh, jeez, I hope that's not Almathea. Shame. Your findings leave little to the imagination. Whatever official enterprise Talandra purports to pursue, her personal effects portray a more sinister profession. The final page of the tome details a meeting place. Whatever Talandra's Dawnsprite intends to do, she means to do it amidst the ghosts of Windrunner Spire. It is time for Talandra's ritual. The time for Talandra's ritual grows nigh. That's it. Ah, there you are. You... Oh dear. Who's this, Talandra? Another one of your projects? Before you heroically strike me down, would you believe me if I said I could explain?
What would you ask?
Oh, the adventurer speaks to the lowly banshee? No wonder Talandra took a liking to you. What happened to you? What happened to me? I should have thought it obvious. I died. Countless Farstriders fell in the war against the traitor prince. More fell in the ensuing years, defending what was left of our home from the remnants of the scourge. Some of us were granted the mercy of death. Some of us were not so lucky. Talandra was a magister once, but she has since dedicated herself to learning more profane arts as a mean of easing the suffering of those of us who remain.
Remember, patience, discipline.
The bespectacled woman watches your weapon warily. Before you decide to get all overzealous, adventurer, on me, allow me a moment to explain. I am a necromancer, yes. I omitted key details of my plans from our shopping list in order to make it more likely that you would lend me your aid. But I promise you, my intentions are not nefarious. The banshee you see before you was once a Farstrider, a hero of Quel'Thalas, and now she is in pain. Please allow me to finish this ritual. You may arrest me or strike me down or do whatever it is you do once I am done. Are we agreed? Oops. Very well.
We shall not falter.
Anoint the candles with the dragon's blood you picked up. Is this wise, Talandria? It's either let the brave hero help or get cut down like a 2-bit knocked off cultist. I'm not really dressed for this. Good. Now use the quicksilver to draw the ritual circle. Alright, now for the tricky part. Anartan Ancana, Andral Belore. It is done, but did it? It did. I am whole again. If only for a moment. I can feel the wind from the sea.
I am forsaken. Dark Lady watch over you.
Goodness, that was nearly quite the misunderstanding. I'm glad you stayed your weapon long enough to hear me out. The scourge took much from the Sindorai. For some, like Almathea, it took everything and more. Needless to say, my studies don't get me invited to many parties, but they allow me, from time to time, to ease Almathea's torment. To that end, I would bear any indignity.
May the eternal sun guide you.
Thank you, traveller. For a scarce few hours, I am able to feel once more. Not to be brisk, but I ask you to leave us now. We're a good deal of talking to do, and a rare bottle of wine to share before the spell wears off. Does she not think maybe she should have a conversation with any undead from the Horde. Any undead from the Horde. Like maybe the undead could help out in this particular scenario. It's not like they have no experience with banshees. But yeah, that was a very nice quest and very lovely. Interesting. Ends with a nice bit of decor as well, which I'm always a fan of. Is this a Winder and Aspire quest? No. So much grief, so much pain. It binds us to this place. His melodies once soothed us, but now they are drowned out by the din of violence. Please help us. Follow the sound of the lyre. He will guide you.
Sunwell's glory.
Okay, I'm probably not going to actually do that quest now. Is this the first zone you are doing full quests for? Yes, it is. Eversong Woods. Only 2 more side quests and then I'm done with Eversong Woods, which I think will be... after these 2, I'm going to wrap up the stream. I don't think I'll be able to start Zulaman today. It's been quite a long day. What are you wearing, sir? Is this Dionysus? What is Dionysus doing here?
Perseverance, strength.
Valdekar Salah. A fish! There is a deliciously delectable dish that I'm dying to share with my guests. We start with just the right fish, then chop it up, drop it in a blend of citrus and our special savory seasonings, and let it bask in the glorious flavors. In the shake of a tail feather, it becomes a magical delight for the senses. We are the talk of the town, you know. Could you please procure for us the perfect fish? My friend, you do us a great service. This will bring honor to the name Solar. Carl, darling sister, isn't it lovely to find such helpful travelers? That it is, Val. I am already looking forward to your return. Big fan of Val. Big fan already.
Endure.
Val is my ridiculous brother, and I'll have something better to say later. Love that. Oh, the white wood, so pretty. This one is hilarious. Yeah, I'm liking Val already. Absolutely adequate fish. There's nothing wrong with this fish. It is absolutely adequate for your needs. He's not gonna accept this fish. This is a waste of my time bringing him back this fish. Adequate is not good enough. I recognize this guy. I know what he wants. Marvelous. Let's see what you've brought. Hand over the fish.
Sun, chase your shadows.
Oh, my lovely. Just no. Let's try this again. I knew it. Fairly fine fish. This is a good fish, a happy fish, a fairly fine fish, and he's not going to accept this one either.
Glory to the
another. Let us see.
Glory
this is indeed a fairly fine fish. However, we can do better. And by we, I mean you. This guy is getting irritated with me. I can't follow the most simple instructions. He has every right to be annoyed. Pretty plump fish. What a nice fish. It is plump and round and scaly, but it's not the best fish. Just looking at the things. Definitely beach holiday vibes, yeah.
What needs bring you here?
This was so close. Those feisty fish are truly warming up to you.
With perseverance, strength.
Fishing demon hunter. Fabulous fish. My goodness, what a fabulous fish. Okay, this has got to be it. A whole lot of nothing. What more could you ask for?
What needs bring you here?
I have a great feeling about this one.
Baladash.
Excellent
Marinoi.
work. You've procured a perfectly, pleasingly, plumply proportioned pescatarian prize. Good day.
May
Joyous
the
day.
eternal sun guide you.
Look at the fish. Magic. Wonderful. You're the most fantastic finder of fabulous fish.
Anu Belore Delana.
Nearby creatures are suffering an infection of light and are being drawn to the sunbath. Our guests find it disturbing. That's a problem when one is trying to enjoy a tranquil evening from the world. I confess, having one run into your leg while you are swimming can be unnerving. Please dissuade the invading sun grubs from joining us and take to the sky to chase off those persistent butterflies.
Anu Vala Valorialan.
My brother became distraught by any nuisance. Please clear the land and the sky. You must get rid of these pests, or my reputation will be utterly destroyed.
Glory to the Sindorai.
Our gregarious guests have partaken so much from our stores that we are running dangerously low on our special Solarian Centalia. The rich taste of Belanese with its intoxicating scent contrasts perfectly with the sharp tartness of the local berries. Carefully prepared, then soaked in our special blend of spirits, and then served, it's to die for. Just between us, the berries are not handled just right. The infusion can be quite deadly. Otherwise, delicious, invigorating, purifying, glorious.
Sun chase your shadows.
This man is exhausting. Definitely a fun area though. Hey, look, it's a model.
Anu Belore Delana.
You guys, there's a war on. Do you know there's a war on? Just having the best time with yourselves over here. Sonara berry. Special care is required when handling these deep red berries. If done incorrectly, it makes a potent poison. Delicious, albeit rather deadly. I need to get me one of those hops. Belanese blossom. The rich fragrance and sweet earthy flavor can be an acquired taste. Linari Dashima, thank you for the follow. These scraps are quite cute. They remind me of the pink ones you get in Pandaria.
With perseverance.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Val does get a bit dramatic, but you performed wonderfully.
Shorelaran. Anu Bala Valorialan.
Oh my god, I finally caught your
The
stream.
eternal
Much
sun
love. Oh,
guide
thank you, Lunary. Are you gathering carefully?
Sinu
Magic, perfection. You could not be more skilled if I had wished you into existence. This is an interesting thought. Could I have?
We shall not
This will
falter.
be the freshest batch yet.
What needs bring you here?
It seems some of our more adventurous guests have not returned from their hike. Val said he saw a Ritani skulking around earlier, but I was certain he was just trying to add some drama to our day. The light bloom infiltrated the sanctum to the north and have been spilling residual issues our way. Our guests are here to escape the troubles of the world. This all could become a bit too real for them. If you'll take care of the situation, I'll make sure Val keeps the guests
Don't
distracted.
chase your shadows.
That cruel light wench must pay, skulking around, scaring the fish. Hush, brother. You know what I mean. And these people, oh, they're the hikers. Die and plume. Yeah, they're definitely doing vibes of that Netflix movie. Plume still grows. Next time I'm asking a local. We've heard that before. When will we learn? Where's your brother?
Anu Belore.
Tormenting our guests was a step too far. She encroached on the sunbath and has paid the price for her actions. Thank you, new friend of the Solar family.
We shall not falter.
More decor. But where's your brother? Okay, where's this fish? Oh, look! Look! That's so great! I wish it lasted longer. What a fun toy. And where's the brother? He's disappeared. Oh, there he is.
Perseverance, strength.
Okay. That was great. I loved that. That was a lot of fun. And this hawkstrap? Alright, one more quest sign from Eversong Woods. In the Sanctum of the Sun. Fast Strider Sedina.
Glory to the Sindorai.
This sanctum was studying the light bloom well before the incident at Fairbreeze. We have no reason to be concerned over their research up until this point. However, the last message we attempted to send never received a reply, and this doesn't look good now that we're here. We need to clear up Son of the Wildlife first, though. We cannot risk any
Sunwell's
contamination.
glory shine on you.
I don't think I have one of those Dragonhawks tamed, so I'm going to have to tame that. Just kill these worms and then I'll tame one. No, Dragonhawk, I want to tame you, not fight you. There we go. Oh, it's baby. Baby Dragonhawk. Ooh, I need more of these stables. Yeah, I've only got one Dragonhawk. Definitely need more. Oops.
We endure.
It's an unfortunate task, but the creatures did not belong here. They would have put any new researchers at risk. Now, to the actual problem.
Sinu Aminore.
We've given the garden tenders some space to continue their work unimpeded. Hopefully they can keep this place pristine until Silvermoon has a chance to fix it up. But now we need to figure out where the missing scholars are. They were studying mana influence on plants in the gardens towards the back. Perhaps we'll find a sign of them there.
Shorelaran.
We endure.
The sanctum door seems to be locked. Wait.
Sun
Follow
will's
me. If
glory
anyone needs
shine
help,
on you.
waiting will not be what saves them. Sedina!
Glory to the Sindorai.
Go. I will wait to see if anyone returns here.
Sinu Aminore.
The sanctum door seems to be locked, probably from the inside. I believe an arcane construct is used for heavy lifting and general upkeep along the tree ends. The core of it should override the lock at the door and work as a master key. I doubt it will just let us take it, so be careful.
Anu Vala Balorialan.
Anu Balorialan. I wish I could learn World of Warcraft Elvish. It'd be so cool if they made it a proper language that you could speak. This flower, it's full of the light. I've never seen anything like this outside of the light bloom. It's almost blinding if I reach out for it. I'll take a sample back to the Fast Riders. Maybe somebody there can get some use out of studying it. Research log. A mud-caked journal sits on the ground. The entries within it appear to be in a research diary format and cut off halfway through. Some pages contain pressed flowers of various species. The name Merveda Sunpetal is written on the inner cover. Day 1. I've been instructed to treat this like a diary. Magister Dawnsbrook needed a botanist for his next research project, so the university assigned me. My first assignment since passing my apprenticeship. I'm so excited. We'll be experimenting with how magic affects certain foreign plants. The hope is to create a sustainable mana source that can be grown outside of the Sunwell's influence. Day 267. The Magister brought in some new plants to test, but something feels wrong about them. They're already full of magic. I'm worried what adding more will do to them. He says it might be a breakthrough we need to help support mana balancing in lands beyond Azeroth. At the moment, I'll just have to trust him. The pressed plants near the final entries become stranger. Fewer flowers and more leaves and spores line the pages. Day 281. One of the apprentices went missing. I asked the Magister about it. He said they probably just went home. He's been distant lately, busy with a breakthrough. None of us. At first glance, this just seems to be an odd flower sprouting out of a tree. Getting closer reveals the flower itself has overtaken the corpse it's growing out of it. The tree itself also seems to be growing from the body, not around it. name. That's Minerva Sunpetal, the woman whose book we were just reading. That's disturbing. Oh, I need this gardener to respawn. Got a bunch of auctions that's expired, so I guess I should just...
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old. Fine, leave. I was
There we go. I miss kill shots. I miss kill shots so much. Why would they take that away from us? What is wrong with them? Humming cool. The surface of the orb is seemingly made from a collection of revolving runes.
What needs bring
I'll
you
make sure
here?
this gets to a captain and stored properly to avoid any
Aldi
speed.
El Shalah.
Baladash.
Yes.
Malinore, what needs
Perfect.
bring
This should get us
here?
inside the main
A
building.
new Velore
We need to get into the
Delana.
sanctum now. Burn away the roots on that door and be prepared. Nothing good can be behind it.
May the eternal sun guide you.
Yeah, I mean, I would be worried about the whole plant growing out of a body thing myself. Seems bad. Oh no. Phasing issue. Steve, thank you for the subscription. You're amazing. And I hope I pronounced that right. Steve. Thank you. Did that guy turn into the light creature? That's weird. Beautiful sanctum though.
Glory to the Sindora.
What was beyond those doors was a horror. To use the light in such a manner? Thank you. We will have this place scoured with flames before it is used again.
A new Vala
What
Valoria.
was that aberration? Is the light truly capable of creating such monsters? I would say the monster was the man who pushed the light into the state. Despite the Magister's experiments, I doubt that was created solely from his influence. Even the most helpful medicine is poisoned to the right in the right amounts. That was cool. That was an interesting, definitely one of the more interesting quests. Eversong has some really nice quests. Yeah, I agree. I mean, look, the quest could be terrible. I'd still be so happy. I just love Eversong. Like, I'm very easy. There's no way I can not like Eversong. It's very much up my alley. But I do think the quests were beautiful. And that is all of the Eversong side quests that I found so far. I think I'm going to wrap up the stream. We've been streaming a long time today. Almost 4 hours. That's long for me. I may or may not return tomorrow. It depends. It is Mother's Day, so we'll see if I get the time to also stream. I do want to carry on with side quests. I've got the other 3 zones to do. I might skip ahead and do Voidstorm instead of Zalaman, but we'll see. But for now, that is all I have in me. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for keeping me company. You were wonderful and amazing, and yeah, hopefully I will see you again soon. Bye, mortals.